Hi. So today we are going to solve one more coding question. I am Mamta. I'm the co-founder and mentor at GrabByte. So I'll be solving question with you. So as I say that when I'm saying I'll be solving question with you, so I don't want you to just watch the video. I want you to solve the question along with the video. I want that if I give a question, pause the video, understand that what is the question all about, or for that matter, if I give you a hint in between that how to solve, take that hint and try the question again. And if you're not able to solve and you are stuck, then obviously you can just take help from the video. So from here, we'll start with solving a problem. We'll go through the logic and then we will eventually go on to write the code. So let's get started. So the question that we are going to solve today is that, I'll write it here. Take an integer as input from the user and print last digit, oh, it's last digit of that number or integer. So I'll give an example. So let's say you have taken integer from the user 4, 5, 6. Okay, I missed the 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So in 4, 5, 6, 7, what is the last digit? Last digit is 7, right? So taking one more example. So let's say the user has given an input 4. So since 4 is the only number, so the last digit will be 4. For that matter, for 43, last digit will be 3. So this is what you have to do today. So you have to take an integer as input from the user. Whatever integer the user gives as input, you have to print the last digit. So I want you to first try the problem. If you're not able to do it, I'll give you a hint. Okay, so I'll give you a hint now. Hope you have tried. So the hint is that what you have to do is you have to divide the numbers by such a number such that you get the remainder as the last digit. Okay, so seems like a puzzle. So what you have to do is, let's say 4, 5, 6, 7 is the number. So what you have to do is divide 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know why I always miss 4. So divide 4, 5, 6, 7 by x. You have to find x here such that the remainder is 7. In case of 43, also you have to do the same thing. Divide 43 by x such that remainder is 3. So obviously this x is going to be same in all the cases. So you have to find one universal number x such that whatsoever number you divide by x, you divide 4, 5, 6, 7, you divide 6, 8, 9, you divide 89, you divide 90, you divide 9, whatsoever number you divide by this number x, you will always get the remainder as the last digit. So in this case, if you divide 4, 5, 6, 7 by x, you will get the remainder as last digit. So still till now we are not doing any coding. We're just trying to find the maths behind this. So we are trying to find that using which number should I divide 4, 5, 6, 7 or 43 such that I get the last digit. So I wanted to give it a try and then come back to this video. So I hope you found out that what is the number. If you haven't, let's try it. So let's say I divide 4, 5, 6, 7 by 10. So what will be the remainder? Okay, so one more thing I would like to tell you guys here. So this is the modulo operator that I'm using to show the remainder. So this is the modulo operator. So if you guys not aware of the modulo operator, I'll quickly tell you what modulo operator is. So modulo operator basically gives you the remainder. So if you divide any number, what is the modulo operator gives is the remainder. So if for that matter, let's say I divide 4, 5, 6, 7 by 10. Okay, let me do this. If I divide 4, 5, 6, 7 by 10, what do I get? I get 456 as quotient and I get 7 as the remainder. Let me take one more number. So let's say I divide 43 by 10. I get 43 as quotient and I get 4 as quotient. I'm so sorry. I get 4 as quotient, and I get 3 as the remainder. So in C, C++ or Java, we have two operators. One is the division operator and one is the modulo operator. So in case you're not very much clear about the difference between the two, so I want you to do the exercise that I'm going to do. So what you need to do is you need to write a program. In your program, what will you do? You will just have print 456 by 10, and you will print 456 mod 10. So if you print 456 by 10, you get the output as 45. And if you do something like 456 modulo 10, you get the output as 6. So again, in real life, if you divide 456 by 10, you get 45 as quotient. I'm always messing up the spelling of quotient. And I'm getting 6 as remainder. So the division operator that we have here, this is the division operator and this is the modulo operator. So this division operator gives me this quotient, and this modulo operator gives me the remainder. So going back to from where we started, I wanted you to divide 4, 5, 6, 7 or the number by x such that the remainder is 7. So if you can see here, if I'm dividing 4, 5, 6, 7 by 10, my remainder is 7. If I divide 43 by 10, my remainder is 3. And if I divide 456 by 10, my remainder is 6. So as you can see here that if you divide any number by 10, you get the remainder as the last digit. So this was the solution, that if you divide any number by 10, you'll be getting the last digit as the output. Now I want you to write the code for printing the last digit of the number. So if I put it in this way, that you write a code to print last digit of a number, or you write a code, I'll reframe this, write a code to print remainder of a number when divided by 10. So both are having the same code, it's just that these are two different problem statements. So let's try and write the code for this. So we'll have int main we'll take a variable num where we are going to store the input from the user. We have scanf %d and num. Let's say I have one more variable, last digit. So I'll be storing the last digit in this. So I can directly print also, but I'll prefer to store it and then print. So I'll do last digit is equal to num mod 10. And if you print this last digit, you get the output obviously as the last digit. And I return. So that was a small code for this. So now, when you go further, you will be getting lots of question around this. You'll be getting question like find the sum of digits, find the reverse of digit. So this particular concept, that when you divide by 10, what you get, and when you divide by 10, what is the quotient that you get and what is the remainder that you get. This particular concept is going to help you in solving lots of questions. So as per the rule, I will also write the C++ syntax here. So we will be doing here C num. This will remain same. This print out. Printf will change to C out, right? So I'll simply C out last digit. In case of Java, we have scanner. First, we have to make the object of scanner. And then what we have to do is we have to take sc.nextInt to get the integer, right? And for printing, I simply write system.out.println last digit. Okay, So that was the code. Hope you remember this concept, and let's take an example and run this code. So let's say the user inputs num as 78. Okay, so let's say the user inputs number as 78, and if I divide 78 by 10, I get my quotient as 7 and remainder as 8. So this code gives me the right answer. So I want you guys to try this on your own. So it might happen that I'm telling you something that's incorrect. So it's really necessary that you go and try it by yourself to see that whatever is getting taught is right or wrong. So that was all for today. Keep practicing. Bye bye.